Can we get back-to-back wins for the first time this season? Welcome back. It's the FIFA 23 Hearts Career Mode. Son of Scotland 90 looking to make it 2 in a row. It's unlikely that we'll win back-to-back league games, considering we've only won 2 out of 10. Our season record isn't looking good. But I've got new confidence. Liam Boyce last time out getting us a winner in the dying moments, the last kick of the game. I'm hoping Liam Boyce will start the revival here at Hearts. But we've got 2 important games this episode. Not only do we need to worry about Rangers, we've also got Istanbul in the Europa Conference League. And it's a game where we're probably going to need to win, or at best at least avoid defeat, if we're going to have any chance of getting out of our group. You can see we're currently in last place. Istanbul have 3 points. Fiorentina have 4 points after we drew with them in match day 2. So if we did lose here today, we'd be 5 points behind Istanbul. If you assume that Fiorentina will beat OSK, then we would be 6 points behind them, which would equal we're fucked. So we need to make sure that we don't lose to Istanbul. We need to get a positive result. We're at home. I think we should be aiming for a win. But like I said, the worst case scenario has to be a draw. But if we can win this, we'll take serious momentum into the Rangers game. This would be 2 wins in a row technically, albeit 1 win in the league, 1 win in the Europa League. But I would take that. I would take all the wins we can get. So big match coming up next. Need to get the squad right, need to get the formation right, need to get the tactics right, and hopefully everything will be alright on the night. Here we go then, packed night at Tynecastle. Over 20,000 people here to watch us send the Turks home unhappy with a big massive fat L that they can stick in their kebab and eat it all night long. But can we do it? Can we turn up? Can we get a performance? Can we get our first win in Europe this season? I don't know, Michael Smith there's looking very, very grey, looking like he worries quite a lot about this game, but I've actually went with Michael Smith. It's Smith in, Atkinson out. Made a couple of changes to the lineup. Decided also to put Kingsley on the left wing back, and we have brought in young Lewis Nielsen. Why have we brought in young Lewis Nielsen, may you say? First off, I like Lewis Nielsen. He's got a lot of potential. The more I play him, the better he will get. So for me, it's an obvious choice. It's a simple choice. I don't like Cochrane. I'm not a fan of Cochrane, and I've no desire to play Alex Cochrane anymore. I'm not saying he'll never play again, but for now, I'm going to put Kingsley out in the left wing, left wing back, should I say, where I prefer him. It just doesn't make sense to me to, I'm having to accommodate Kingsley at centre back just to play Cochrane left back when I prefer Kingsley at left back. So nah, we're not doing that anymore. You can see our lineup. Big decision up front though. We went with Liam Boyce over Shankland. Is it controversial? Like, maybe, but when you consider that Shankland hasn't exactly been scoring for us that much, and Liam Boyce did get us a winner in the last game, then I don't think it's that controversial, and it certainly won't be controversial if Liam Boyce has the performance of his night, of his life, and fires us in this game ahead and scores the winner or something like that, or at least contributes enough to get us a result. Then we can look back at that and go, then, you know what, I was right. Son of Scotland and Robbie Nielsen came up with that plan together, and they were both right. Now, if Liam Boyce goes on and misses a couple of sitters and we end up losing this game, and he misses opportunities that Shankland would have scored, then, you know what, we can just sit and we can throw potatoes at me all night long, and I'll hold my hands up and I'll accept it. I'll accept that I was wrong. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in this game. Massive game. Then you can see Istanbul got Blidgia in there, Okada in there, some really top players in there, and we're going to have to be at our best if we're going to get a result out of this game. But we did draw with Fiorentina 3-3, which makes me feel like we can get something out of this game. Here we go with Barry Mackay, back to Stephen Kingsley, playing in the left back role. It's Benjamin to Kiami Devlin. Devlin finds Alan Forrest. Forrest now, will he use Boyce? He tries to find Boyce, but that's a shocking pass. But I tell you what, Forrest wins it back. Wasn't good there from Istanbul. Forrest lays it off to Boyce. Boyce takes a shot from distance, puts it wide. But a decent start for us. Forrest cuts back to Barry Mackay. Forrest lays it off to Benjamin. Benjamin went on a shot. It's very, very poor. I don't know if it's took a deflection, but if not, he must have totally mishit that. Rolls into the goalkeeper's hands. Very easy. Devlin now fighting. I mean, we've started this match. It's a great start to this match. There's no doubt about it. We haven't got a goal or anything to pay off for our good start, but we've been very impressive here. And as I say that, we've let Istanbul go through us. We have to stand up here. We have to make a challenge, not allow them to get into the box. Michael Smith, the Rolls Royce. What can he do? Good tackle by Craig Halkett. But Istanbul again coming forward here. It's out wide. It's not looking good. Oh, and Craig Gordon makes a big stop. 10 minutes in, Craig Gordon with the save. First save really of the match. First real meaningful save of the match. Important save. And he done well there. Smith then brings it down with his chest. With the handball rule now, you need to be careful, but it definitely was a chest there. We'll play this out to, I think it's Forrest, and it's a poor ball, but Boyce will win this. Boyce slides in and wins it again. Great stuff for Liam Boyce here. Great fight determination. Showing a lot of aggressiveness. And that's what we need in this sort of game. Here goes Kingsley to getting down this left-hand side. I feel like he's just so much better at attacking than Cochrane. To Benenjami, back to Kingsley, whips a ball in, it's a good ball, Forrest is there, and Forrest scores! We're just 14 minutes into the game, and Alan Forrest with a header. Not how I was expecting to open up the score sheet. You expect Forrest to be dangerous with the ball at his feet, not particularly in the air, but it was a great cross from Stephen Kingsley, who have decided to play left wing back instead of centre back, and that may have just paid off in that decision there. Normally you'd expect a striker to be trying to header that home, but it's wee Alan Forrest, and he wasn't wee there. He jumped above the defender, he rose above everyone else in the box, he got his head on it, and he's put the ball in the back of the net. What a start. Robbie Nielsen's happy, I'm happy, we're all happy here in Tynecastle. It's 1-0. Sure gets the better of Smith. Smith though, Smith tracks back. The Rolls Royce, man, this guy's got so much experience, he ain't going to get beat like that. Michael Smith knows what he's doing in that sort of situation. He was born for that sort of situation. It was Barry Mackay. Again, out to Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley comes inside this time. He's got Boyce in front of him. Can he use Boyce? Can he find Boyce? Does he want to find Boyce? No, he wants to find Forrest, like he did before. Alan Forrest, oh, he rattles it off the post. So close there. Kingsley with a chance. Kingsley's through, but he takes a slightly heavy touch there. But what an opportunity that was. We are all over Istanbul there. They've had one good chance, and we needed Craig Gordon to save us. But apart from that, we are enjoying a great spell here to open this match up, and we're playing really well, but I tell you what, we could be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, but Halkett says no. Halkett says no to the trouble, and he wins that great tackle. Ball through to Michael Smith now. Referee has played on with advantage. We've came back to Cammy Devlin. Devlin to Rolls. Rolls then to Nielsen. Nielsen spreads it over to Halkett. Craig Halkett will launch this one up. It's going to fall for Michael Smith. Smith brings it in control himself. Finds Boyce. Boyce then going to look for Kingsley out wide, and we've found Stephen Kingsley. Stephen Kingsley going to try and find Boyce again, but it's a poor pass. Couldn't connect with him, and to be fair, it's difficult. It's difficult to make that. So maybe we shouldn't have tried that. There was a man in the box, potentially. We should have maybe crossed it in again. We all know Stephen Kingsley's a great crosser of the ball, so that might be my fault. Maybe the decision making was all wrong there. But he's offside, 27 minutes, and we will get a free kick. Oh, Boyce tried to get on the end of that, but it didn't quite happen. Back heel flick to Beligier. Beligier then over to Traore. Nielsen has to get a bit closer than that. And Rolls just comes over, wins the ball, concedes the corner, but gets rid of the danger momentarily. Good stuff. Beligier, well, surely he's going to whip it in. No, he takes it short. Great challenge for Barry Mackay, though. And Barry Mackay gets it. Oh, no, Barry Mackay, after all that, just gives them another corner. Not ideal. It's going to be... Is it going to be short again? I don't know why Beligier's not whipping these in. I am a bit worried here that he keeps taking them short. Have they got some sort of master plan up their sleeve? I don't know. This time it's surely coming into the box. Nielsen's there. Nielsen should be first to this. He heads away. Great header. But it's coming right back at us. Smith's down in the box. I don't know why Smith's down. Liam Boyce is there. Smith's charging it. Liam Boyce puts in a tackle. It's not a great tackle, but Smith's tackle is. Unfortunately, the ref brings it back for the foul committed by Liam Boyce. Free kick then, about 28 yards out maybe. It's going to be Istanbul. The strike, it's looking good. Oh, it's off the crossbar. What a chance that was. I thought they were back in it, but no. Now Michael Smith on the counter. Can Michael Smith find the pass? He can't. He loses the ball, in fact, so not great. Rolls is through, though. He plays it back to Halkett, and we managed to get away with it there, but wow, Istanbul almost on level terms. And straight away we're up here with a counter-attack. It's Barry Mackay out to Kingsley. Kingsley back to Barry Mackay. Mackay up towards Benenjami. Benenjami heads it down to Boyce. Boyce flicks it into the path of Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley cuts back. It was good for Kingsley, but lost it. Cammy Devlin to Forrest. Back to Boyce. Boyce was trying to cut through there. It's Alan Forrest. Boyce. Oh, Boyce loses it. Now it's through to Traore. He's got the pace. He is very quick down there. He does worry me at times. Not going to lie here. Nielsen, no. Oh, Nielsen's missed that. Nielsen's missed that, but I tell you what, it's great defending. Oh, is it? No, it's Rolls. I thought it was in. Craig Gordon just about gets it off the line. Just about gets it off the line. Halkett slides in with a great challenge, and it will be a throw in here for Istanbul, man. They're coming into it more now. They're getting forward more. They are creating chances, but we're doing well as well. We're still defending, man. We're still holding them at 1-0. Need to try and... Oh, no. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Ball's flicked up, and Nielsen, I think, got something on it. Just enough on it to prevent us conceding the goal. Now it's Barry Mackay looking for Forrest, and yeah, you got to look closer, mate, because that's nowhere near him. That's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. But with a minute to go, you know, we'll take that. We will take that. That probably will be the end here of the first half. He's just cut inside him, gets the pass away, but it won't matter. It's 1-0 at the break. We are leading in this Europa Conference League game. Realistically, you feel like to have a chance of going through, we need to win this, considering it is our home game. But we're doing that. So we're doing what we realistically need to do. Fiorentina are beating OSK, which you would expect, so that doesn't really come as a surprise. And in terms of the match facts, I mean, we've been pretty much the better team here. I mean, we've had double the amount of shots. Our expected goals ratio is 3 times higher. Alright, we haven't had as much possession, but that doesn't mean nothing. You know, we've played well in this game, and if we can keep it up, I think we can get a good result here. Maybe even the win. Lewis Nielsen just comes in, bulldozes his way through. Boyce. I think Boyce played well today. I'm not saying he's the reason we're winning, but I do think he's played well. Michael Smith now charging forward. Smith going to try and find Boyce. It's not a great cross. Boyce peeled off to the back post. It's Barry Mackay though, volleys it. And that could be a penalty. The ref's pointing to the spot. And I think we've just been given a penalty 4 minutes into the second half. Was there a handball here? Istanbul say no. Referee says there was. That really? That looked like it came off his shin. I cannot believe we've been given this. Craig Halkett got the hat-trick against Fiorentina. Craig Halkett has to take this one. Craig Halkett going to go straight down the middle, and he blasts it in. Craig Halkett then doubles the lead. It's 2-0 here at Tynecastle. A Craig Halkett penalty sends the Hearts players and the Hearts fans into absolute scenes. Look at that. I mean, they're going absolutely mental. They can't believe it. Neither can Istanbul. Istanbul trail by 2-0. And based on the way we played tonight, they're going to find it hard to claw that back. Oh no. Oh, they've hit the post. They should have scored. Should have equalised. Smith back to Gordon. Gordon will just clear this one up. It's not going to fall for a Hearts player, but we don't really... Oh, it might actually... Oh, Barry Mackay's let it go through his legs. That was a big mix-up there. Both teams look like they don't even want the ball at that stage, right? I mean, Ginelli, I think Benenjami's won that, but it's a foul by Kai Rolls. No, we ain't substituting Kingsley. Fuck no. We're winning. We ain't bringing on Cochrane. No danger. I made that change for a reason. Ball into the box, headed away. It's a big header for Nielsen. It's flicked on to Boyce from Barry Mackay. Now Boyce to Benenjami. Benenjami then looking for Michael Smith. The Rolls Royce keeps this one in. Still Michael Smith. Michael Smith still going. Trying to find it back to Benenjami, but he loses out there, and that was a good position for us. Halkett now has to track back. Oh, Halkett's been beat there. It's Nielsen against this dude, whoever he is, Oskan. Oh, it's into the box. That's a good cross. It's poor defending for us, though. We got a few players taken out, and Istanbul have hit us there. It's Ozil. They must have brought Ozil on. Didn't even realise Ozil was on the field. He's just made his pay, that's for sure. It's a good ball in, and it's a calm finish, but really, man, anyone would score that. Honestly, God, anyone would score that. Alex Cochrane would have scored that. So that's what it is. Ozil pulls one back. We're still in the lead, though. Let's not panic. Cammy Devlin flicks it over to Boyce. Boyce brings it down and loses it there, but we will give chase by Mackay. I think we should have a throw in here. Yep, it will be to us. So let's see, Kingsley to Mackay, back to Kingsley. Kingsley flips it over to Barry Mackay. Mackay, oh, it's brilliant for Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay gets away, shoots, puts it wide of the target. Good build up for Mackay. The finish though did not match the run there. Great turn. Should have maybe looked for Boyce in the middle potentially. Benjamin out to Forrest. Forrest then gonna try and find Barry Mackay. Oh, Barry Mackay has tried to win that. Barry Mackay has won that. Barry Mackay then left foot cross in. Boyce is there, but Boyce doesn't get on the end of it. What's Boyce doing? Boyce has to go for it at least. attempt to make the header or attempt to get on it, but just kind of watches it fly past him. Benjamin then trying to make a challenge. I mean, we've been... Oh, that's I tell you who made that Halkett. That is a goal-saving tackle. I tell you that right now. Istanbul were through. Speaking of being through, it's Alan Forrest. Oh, Alan Forrest tries to turn back. It's going to fall for Smith. Forrest is down. This ain't good. Smith lays it off for Cammy Devlin. Cammy Devlin still runs through. Can't keep it in. It will be a goal kick, but I think Forrest could be injured here, and I think he is. We're going to have to bring on Ginelli. Absolute disaster. Not because Ginelli sucks or anything like that, but Alan Forrest had a really good game here, but just isn't able to continue. Ginelli on, Forrest off. Smith throws his head there, wins it. Oh, and then Smith wins it again, just to be... that's a joke, man. Right, we're going to bring on Lawrence Shankland here for Liam Boyce. Liam Boyce has done a good job, but the fresh legs, I think, might help us here, so... Oh, it's actually been a free kick. He gave a free kick to us, didn't he think that? I was weird, I thought when he gave a free kick to him, I was like, what? We didn't do anything. I don't think they done anything either, to be fair, but I'm just glad that we got it. Right, ball through to Smith, he's onside. Plays it back to Ginelli. Ginelli, left foot it in. Shankland back post, can't quite get on it. We've clashed heads there with the defender, but nothing will come for it, and this could be their chance. It's Ozil. Mesut against Liam Nielsen. Not Liam Nielsen. Lewis Nielsen. Fucking Liam Nielsen would have killed Ozil if it was the case. So you not know what kind of set of skills fucking Nielsen possesses here? You'll find him. You'll kill him. Oh no, we're trying to make a challenge. It's Traore. Traore's through. Kingsley is tracking back. Kingsley. Oh, it's a good interception by Rolls. Rolls then sticks a leg out. And it manages to get away. Bellinci. Oh, and Benenjami slides in. What a tackle. That is for Benny Benenjami. Then he plays Shankland. Shankland then going to get played through by Ginelli. And this could be it. Shankland brings it down well in the chest. He scores. Oh, he doesn't score. He puts it wide. How has Lawrence Shankland not scored that? He done the hard part, man. He brought it down perfectly onto his chest, from his chest down to his legs, down to his feet, and he's put it wide. Unbelievable. Rolls back to Craig Gordon. Gordon launches it up to Shankland. Shankland backs into the defender well, takes the ball in the stride. Now Shankland just going to go down the sideline here, looking for it's a Hearts player, looking for a maroon shirt. Finds Nielsen. Nielsen to Barry Mackay. Mackay then just holding on to this. Still Barry Mackay. Oh, and he's gave it away. Traore tracking back. Didn't expect Traore to be there. Oh, Shankland trying to win it, but there's just no way through the last defender. But the referee's seen something there. He's gave us a free kick. I'm not sure what he's seen. We're going to bring on Haring for Benenjami. Haring is currently handing a transfer request. Not too happy about that. Hopefully he decides to change his mind. Will be... Yeah, there you go. We're making the sub. So let's just try and whip this one in here. And we'll just chip it in, essentially. Kingsley. It's not great, but it's over the head of everybody. I don't know why we're committing so many bodies forward here late on, but it is what it is. Nielsen puts in a challenge, doesn't win it, has to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Babacan. And this just shows you how well we're pressed in this game. Babacan then plays it out wide. It's Sanier to Traore, to Bellinci, to Okaka. Rolls slides in. It's not great there. It's Kakara. Oh, we've left Okada on loads of space. But Stephen Kingsley with a great tackle. Can he get another one in here? He can't, but Nielsen's come over to help him. Nielsen and Kingsley together. Double team Traore. We get ready for a corner. Still 2 minutes to go. They're still dangerous. Ball gets whipped in. Michael Smith should be first to that. It just went wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Run down the clock. Take your time. Tell the ball boys to go home. Craig Gordon, turn into the old 40-year-old man that you are. Just waste your time. Do not quickly get the ball back into play. And we could be looking at a massive win here. Craig Gordon now. Just going to let this clock tick down before we launch this. I'm going to tell the team to get upfield. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. And Craig Gordon now is just going to put his foot through the ball towards Shankland. Shankland doesn't really win the header, but... Oh no, Istanbul then coming forward again. Haring slides, that's a great sliding challenge, and Lewis Nielsen comes in. Haring is going to play it up to Shankland, and that'll do it. We've done it. The players celebrate, the fans celebrate. What a night at Tynecastle. It's only our third win of the season, and it might be our best win yet. That's a massive win. It comes in Europe. It comes in a game that realistically we need it to win to have any chance of going through. We've done that tonight. Thanks to a Craig Halkett penalty really that gave us the win. Who scored the first goal? Can't even remember. It was that long ago. It was that long ago, but I definitely remember this. Craig Halkett. 4 goals for Craig Halkett now in the Europa Conference League. Could he be the top goal scorer? It was Alan Forrest. It's a shame we had to see Alan Forrest's night end early due to the injury, but I mean, what a night it was. 8 shots to their 5. I think we deserved the win. We've got the win. I think it's post-match interview time. I expect to see Fiorentina defeat OSK, but regardless, we will now go second in this group, and it gives us a real chance now of qualifying, so absolutely brilliant. It must be a blow. Forrest picked up a knock today. He could be it for the next 5 days. That sucks. So it looks like we could miss Forrest for the Rangers game. Let's just get him back to full fitness. There's not a lot we can do about it. If he misses the next game, he misses the next game. Yeah, we did enough to win the game, but we let them into it. The lads did everything they could with and without the ball. The lads were great tonight. I will give them 100%. They were fantastic. We're up to turn for a great win. What did you do differently today? It was all about hard work. Hard work gets everything. You work hard and it will pay off eventually, right? If you keep working hard, you cannot fail. You keep working hard, you keep bouncing back, you will get the end desire. You will get the end results. And that's what happened to us there. It's not been a great start to this season, but we've kept going, we've kept pushing on, and we're beginning to get some results, and I hope we can get some more results in a couple of days when we go and take on Rangers on Sunday. Here we go, we quickly change our action from Europa Conference League from Thursday nights to Sunday afternoons. It's went from Istanbul in Turkey to the 55 champions of Scotland. It's going to be Hearts versus Rangers in IBROX today. We've had to make a lot of changes from the game on Thursday night. Not that I wanted to, obviously one of them was forced. Alan Forrest picked up an injury, but some of the other players are just not really capable, don't have the fitness levels to be playing the day. 2 games in a short space of time. It's unfortunate. I would have preferred, obviously, to keep that starting 11, but we have had to mess about with it quite a bit. But let's see what the Rangers line up here for today. They're going with McLaughlin in nets over McGregor. It's Yilmaz, Goldson, Suter, former Hearts man, and Tavernier. Kamara, Arfield, and Jack, the dodgiest looking Kamara of all time. And up front it's Kent, another dodgy looking Morelos, and Yanis Hadji on the right hand side. Rangers have always struggled over the years to find a right hand sided player. Could Hadji be that guy? Hopefully not today. As for us, we're going with Gordon and nets. The back 5 is going to be pretty changed up. It's going to be Cochrane, unfortunately, Sibic, Rolls, Halkett and Atkinson, so only 2 remain from Thursday night. Totally different midfield, Snodgrass and Grant. And up front, Mackay keeps his place, but we're saying hello to Shankland and Josh Gianelli. Now, we also had a email from Wigan saying they're not happy with the amount of appearances that Stephen Humphries is making in his loan deal. So who knows, we might even see Stephen Humphries play today as well. But packed out Ibrox here. Rangers fans are looking for a good result for Rangers, but we're looking to make it, yes, 3 games in a row with victory. 3 wins in a row. Can we do it? We're about to find out. Rangers are getting us underway. Morelos coming straight at the Hearts defence, and he's just kind of done in Grant there. Not a good start for us, but Grant tries to make up for it. He takes Morelos out from behind. You can't win the ball, just kill the player. I like that sort of mentality. It's Ryan Kent though. Great challenge for Halkett. Comes across, denies Kent an opportunity, but we just give it straight back to them here. Yilmaz 1-2 with Kent. This is good play. Here's Kamara. Another good challenge though from, I believe that was Kai Rolls. Another good challenge for Rolls here. So defensively here, we've made some really good tackles in the opening couple of minutes. What can Atkinson do though down this right hand side? Atkinson tries to play in Gianelli. Gianelli's got the pace. If we can get Gianelli in, he's not got that much pace compared to Yilmaz. Yilmaz showing just how quick he is there, tracking back and taking the ball off Josh Gianelli. Barry Mackay. Shankland with some step overs. Tries to find Gianelli. He does. Gianelli back to Grant. This is a good play here. Ball out to Atkinson. Whips it in. Back post. Tavernier heads it away. A good tackle. It's time for Atkinson. Oh, it's poor there though. Who is that? Grant? Oh no, I think Grant's just committed murder on the ball actually. I think that was Snodgrass that did the poor pass. And that's a horrible tackle by Grant. Could be seen a card here. And we've just blocked him off. I mean, that is a good challenge. Referee doesn't even give nothing there. I mean, good challenge in terms of it's a good foul to concede. Or is it? Oh, Craig Gordon. One-handed dive and save. Fantastic for Gordon. Grant then does go in the referee's notebook. Not surprised. It was a really bad tackle. And it looks like Rangers are going to have to make a substitution here due to injury. So that just shows you how bad that tackle was, man. They can't be happy with that. I think Gio probably wants a red card, but I'm glad that we're not getting one. Arfield there, as you can see, can no longer continue. And that will be another corner. Grant there this time concedes it. Has to be careful though. Don't make a bad challenge, mate. You are on a yellow card. The last thing we want is for you to get sent off, or anybody to get sent off. Right, we've kept this in. George Grant now. Charging forward. What's he going to do? He finds Ginnelly. This time Ginnelly's pace. He can get away for Yilmaz, and he has got away for Yilmaz. Oh, the ball bobbles up for Ginnelly. He's going to look for a back post cross to Mackay. It's well over hit. Tavernier will deal with it. Oh my god. That's murder. How the fuck's the referee not give a penalty there? How is the referee not give a penalty there, man? How did we get away with that? I don't know. It's almost like fouls have been turned off or something. That was ridiculous. And now it's going to be Josh Ginnelly. What can he do against Yilmaz? Tries to cut inside. He's done an okay job here. Still Ginnelly. Finds Grant. Back to Ginnelly. It's Shankland to Ginnelly. Ginnelly beats Goldson here. Cuts back. Tries to get a cross in, but Goldson ain't having it. I cannot believe the referee never get... Oh, what a sliding challenge that is, though. Don't know who it was from, but it was great. We've won it back again. It's going to be Ginnelly. Ginnelly trying to play through Shankland. He does! Shankland just puts it wide. But yeah, that must have been a penalty. I cannot believe the ref never gave that. Unbelievable. We came close here with Shankland. I mean, I say close. It's not that close. But let's take a closer look at that penalty. So we can see, I believe it's Hadji making the run in. And we just completely wipe him out. I mean, nowhere near the ball. 100% Kai Rolls does not get near the ball. That is borderline ridiculous, man. I cannot believe Red hasn't given that. Snodgrass. Big Boffy Snodgrass out to Barry Mackay. Mackay got the better suitor here. Mackay sidesteps. Oh, grass cutter. McLaughlin keeps it out. George Grant brings it down pretty well. Grant volleys it. And that's a penalty. I can't believe it. The refs gave a penalty to us, whereas they never gave a penalty to the Rangers when we committed manslaughter on Hadji. That's insane. Did Kamara handball this? Oh, he has. It's a bad handball as well. Oh, the referee. Is this referee a jambo? I think he might be. It's going to be Halkett. Yeah, it has to be Halkett. He's taking our penalties because he's so fucking good at them. Halkett sticks that one, top bins. McLaughlin dives the right way, but he doesn't get close enough to it. And Hearts lead Rangers here at IBROX, 32 minutes in. Very, very questionable how Rangers never got a penalty. I'm not going to stop talking about it because I actually cannot believe it. I think we've almost... I mean, if you do that in real life, you're probably going to do at least 2 years in jail. So I'm surprised that he did not give a penalty. But at the same time, I'm happy. And I'm happy with that penalty. Halkett right into the top bins, man. Keeper no saving it. And we have the lead here, so... May this continue. His first goal in the Cinch Premiership. It's another bad challenge. This time Rangers do get a free kick. And Toby Civic will go into the referee's book there. I mean, we've been pretty rough with Rangers here. It's been an aggressive game. It's the kind of game I want to give them. And overhead kick, and it's saved by Craig Gordon. Jesus, Kamara there trying something spectacular to get Rangers level. Speaking of spectacular, this could be a decent ball. Shankland, oh, he brings it down, but the linesman has said offside. Snodgrass. Going to try and find Cochrane. Cochrane brings this down well, actually. That's really good. It's Barry Mackay. Shoots. Oh, a double-handed save by the goalkeeper. McLaughlin's happy with that. It's a chance now. Barry Mackay, can he get a good delivery in? It's not bad, actually. Shankland was there. Doesn't get on it. Header down towards Rolls. Back out to Mackay. Mackay turns around, he's looking for Shankland. Oh, it's headed away. Rangers just about surviving here to end the first half. And there goes the half-time whistle. It's 1-0 at the break. We lead due to a Craig Halkett penalty. There should have been 2 penalties in that half, though. For some reason, one wasn't given. I'm happy the referee gave our one and not theirs, but I still can't believe it, if I'm being honest. Grant and Civic are both on yellows. I might even look at taking one of them off, or maybe 2 of them off, because it's been a pretty physical game, and I can see a red card coming from somewhere. So, you know, big second half coming up. We've played well. You could argue we deserve to be in the lead. We've dominated most of the stats, but Rangers are right in this, so it's going to be a close second 45. Dilly Dally's on the ball, goes all the way back to Craig Gordon. Gordon launches it up, trying to find... Oh, what a ball that is to Ginnelly. Oh, and he's played through Barry Mackay. This is good here. This is good for Hearts. Barry Mackay, though, I don't know who he's trying to find. I think Barry Mackay must have thought he was playing for Rangers there. It's a terrible cross. Oh, and I think Civic's lucky there that Hadji decided to dive over him. Cochrane gets back, makes a tackle. But I think we could have been looking at a red card there had Hadji decided maybe to go down. Morelos, Jack, Rangers in, looking to try and get a cross in. It's cleared away for us. Good interception. Snodgrass to Shankland, out to Mackay. Mackay cuts in. Oh, Mackay takes it past Jack. Really good stuff here for wee Baza. But who can he find? Who can he play? He's going to give it back to Ginnelly. Ginnelly then to Atkinson. Atkinson on the overlap. Going to maybe look for a cross in. Back post. It's not bad, but it's not great. Oh, another good challenge for Halkett. We've played so well today. I think you could argue this is maybe our best performance of the season. It's up there with Istanbul. I mean, both have been good. We've had a lot of good performances. We've just not had the results. But last couple of games, results have came our way, and I hope this one continues to do so as well. It's going to be taken short. Oh no, Kent just gets past Suter there. But Ginnelly's back. Ginnelly wins it. And now it's Halkett. Oh, Halkett, that's a poor ball. Can't give away like that. Oh, Kent fires it, but Craig Gordon makes the save. Right, we're going to bring on Gary Mackay-Steven for Barry Mackay here. Bit of a downgrade, I know, but Barry Mackay's absolutely knackered. Needs taken off. It's a good challenge here for George Grant. We can see another corner, but I'll happily play with the ball in this corner flag for the next 18 minutes. So it's Kent again. Another good challenge this time for Halkett. And no, it's for Cochrane, should I say. And Halkett makes the break. So this is an opportunity here. Can we play in Ginnelly? Ginnelly's got the pace, and if Ginnelly gets onto this, and he doesn't, Kamara just got back in time. Morelos sends us the wrong way. Hadji. Oh no. And the referee's not get. Well, I mean, Grant's on a yellow card there. The referee's not gave that. It looked like a tackle. It looked like a second yellow to me. Do we have a Celtic fan today as a referee? I mean, is Chris Sutton refereeing this game today? I don't know. You tell me, because that definitely looked like a second yellow card. We've been very fortunate. It's Shankland. Shankland then looking for Peter Haring, who just came on as a sub, and it's a good save from John McLaughlin. Haring to Shankland. Shankland trying to play it beyond Tavernier, but Tavernier does well to cut that one out. We are going to go ultra defensive here as we try and see it. This 1-0 win. Morelos through to Lawrence, and it's going to fall for Rolls. He will just launch this one up. Shankland tries to flick it on to Ginnelly, and he does. That's brilliant. But Yilmaz is back. Yilmaz is getting back, but Josh Ginnelly! Oh, Josh, fucking hell. Josh Ginnelly, son, what are you doing? Right, now we're bringing on Rangers hero, Andy Halliday. I can't believe Josh Ginnelly has to score. I mean, that should be the game right there. And Josh Ginnelly's put it over, man. Insane. If we do not win this, I know who to blame. Ball then launched up. Headed away, it's flicked back. It's looks like the referee's going to give us it looks like a handball, yeah. So just we're going to launch this one up, really. Haring, there we go, big ball up, and it's McLaughlin with the catch. McLaughlin will look to get this one up as far as possible. It's Kamara, took it short there, a bit surprised. Lawrence to Morelos, no Cholak today, surprisingly. Oh, and I tell you what, Civic's late there. Civic's late, and finally the referee does dish out a yellow card. It's going to be a second yellow. That means a red for Civic, but I mean, I think he should have been given one of them a bit earlier. I mean, there was a really bad tackle on the Rangers player from George Grant. It wasn't given for some reason. It's given now. Ball whipped in by Tavernier. It's headed away. It's Morelos. Morelos takes it round. So I think Gary Mackay-Steven just got enough there to get a touch on that, and I don't know who that is, but it's Hadji. It's a shocking touch, and he's literally just gifted us the win here. He's knocked out a play. Craig Gordon will push the team up, and we're about to get our third win in a row with back-to-back wins in the Cinch Premiership. This is fantastic. Craig Gordon launches it forward. It's headed down by Shankland, and that is it. Referee blows full-time whistle. We've done it. 10 men Hearts have held out. We've got the 1-0 win against Rangers. We've kept the clean sheet, and we continue to pick up results. We've left it a little bit later in the season than I would have liked, but we're beginning to play maybe slightly, but especially at the back. Attacking wise, you know what, we didn't only scored one goal there, but we held a clean sheet, and that's what matters. Hearts players are absolutely delighted with their performance, so they should be. The Rangers players don't look that happy. Look like the club's deed all over again. But nah, it's just their 3 points that are deed today. I mean, that's a shocking shot there for Arfield. I still think the referee helped us a bit in that game. There's a couple of decisions that I cannot believe went our way. I'm happy they did though, and it means that we get the win. You can see some other results there. Celtic drew against St Mirren, which is interesting. So Rangers only dropped 1 point to them. I've seen a Hibernian win there that I don't like. But we'll have to check the league table. We'll have to see where that puts us. So that result moves us 1 place up the table into 9th. But more importantly, it brings us 3 points closer towards the teams above us that we want to be battling and overtaking. So we're on 11 points now. St Johnstone are the next team that we'll be looking to catch. Like I said earlier in the last episode, we just need to take it one game at a time, one episode at a time, and we'll just be looking to catch one team at a time. So for me, our next goal is to overtake St Johnstone. Hopefully we can do it next time out. Couple of wins, maybe a win and a draw. I don't know, just pick up more points, overtake one team at a time. Just keep doing that and we'll move up the league table. Now, speaking of that Rangers win, you can see it has left Rangers in a bit of a tricky situation. They are now 9 points behind Celtic. Just 1 point behind Motherwell. Level on points with Kelly. I mean, this goes to show that Rangers are struggling this season. So, I mean, maybe us beating them isn't as impressive as I actually thought it was. Because looking at this league table here, it doesn't look like they're doing that good. They've already conceded 13 goals, so they're leaky at the back. So, yeah, no, I was actually really proud of that one. Looking back, I'm thinking, well, you know what, maybe Rangers are just shit. I don't know. And the referee did kind of help us, but let's not downplay what we've done, guys. We've won 2 games in a row. We've won 3 in a row in all competitions. 2 in this episode. 3 if you count the St Mirren game last time with the boys' late winner. We've gave ourselves a real chance now, so that's what the league table looks like for us. Let's have a quick look at the Europa Conference League before we end it here, and you can see that we are in 2nd place in that. Our next game will be away in Istanbul. If we can beat Istanbul, then we would have 1 foot in the next round, but I will be looking to get a draw. If we can draw with them, I mean, it kind of is in our own hands. If we lose, then obviously the pressure's back on us, and it looks like it's going to be the 2nd round for them or whatever, but we'll see what happens, right? We'll not worry about it right now. There's not a lot we can do about it. We've got better goal difference as well. I don't think that comes into play in the Europa Conference League, though, so I wouldn't take too much note of that. I think it's more head-to-head, but I will find that out, and we will be back next time. And we will be taking on Dundee United at Tynecastle, followed by Istanbul away, followed by Motherwell away. So some big, massive games in the next episode. Make sure you tune into them. Hopefully we can keep this run going. Who knows, maybe now that we've started to win, we'll win every single game. One can hope. But we're playing well. Defensively, we're doing a lot better. And we seem to be getting luck as well, which you need. I mean, we got lucky, I think. And we got a penalty in the Istanbul game. We got a penalty in the Rangers game. You know, things are going our way. Penalty to Hearts is a saying, is something I could get used to hearing, you know, so hopefully we keep hearing it. I'll take another 3 in the next episodes. Thank you for that. Anyway, that's it, guys. Till next time, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you later. Till then, peace.